songs, if you're a mother and you're finding it difficult to be present in your daily lives, and the answer in today's Q&A might be just a thing to get you back inside of your body, out of your head, all that overthinking, all that busyness, to just start enjoying yourself again. Here was the question that came in. I often feel overwhelmed with my children and find it hard to be present. I'm angry and frustrated. What can I do? Find out what Maitreya suggests in 3 simple steps, and I'll see you over there. All right, so let's take a look at this overwhelmed feeling with children. There's some anger there, there's some frustration there, and you're asking what you can do in this situation because you are finding it difficult to remain present. Okay, so there's a few things here, there's a few things in this sphere for you, okay? And the first one being is accepting the role as the mother. Now, there's so many mothers when they are entering this space for the first time, it can feel alien, like they're in a different world, a completely different planet. And everything around them takes such a dramatic shift, not only internally on a cellular level, but everything changes on the outside because there's another consciousness within their space. And this consciousness, they must look after this. So the energy goes from self, and it goes into this very thing that is your child or that is your children. Now, this shift is dramatic, meaning that no one is taught about this shift and the way that this unfolds for the mother. And it can be quite shocking to the system. So first and foremost, there must be a process of learning to relax into this new suit. And by learning to relax more into this new character, the role as you call the mother, and to appreciate this character that you have decided and that you have chosen to play. It all comes with acceptance, and all the negative emotions that start deriving, that start gaining momentum, is that mothers have yet to fully accept that role because there is so much energy. There is so much energy still alive in the self, in the solar plexus, about what you could be doing. And when you have these thought forms and these feelings creating that, there's conflict. And that arises when the mother is searching or seeking something outside of herself. But the role at present, especially when the children are young, the role at present is to direct your energy to the focus of the child and the love for the child, and to follow the child. And when we say follow the child, we mean with your attention. And the more you can follow the child with your attention, you'll know that all the noise, the to-do list, everything that has to be done, that needs to be done, or you feel has to and needs to be done, will start dissolving. When you bring your full, undivided attention, which is presence, and the reason why you can't find presence is because you get stuck. You get stuck in the overwhelm of doing this, that. It'll all work out by itself. It always does in the present, you see. But it's the thinking mind that then falls into the trap of overthinking, and then you start overdoing. And that's dangerous territory, because you lose the attention for the child, which is energy. And the child knows this, because the child knows when the parent is present or not with them. You see, the child is living in the realm of presence, just like our animal spirits. It's the child that has begun its formative years that starts getting programmed, that then loses its ability to stay in the present moment. But children, before the programs, before the structures, before being told to think, they are living in the realm of play, which is high frequency, and parents need to encourage this frequency and keep this frequency in momentum. So what can you do when you get angry and frustrated? Remember where you are. Remember what you have. Some people can't have children. Some people can't do the things that you're doing. So remind yourself of what you have and where you are in your surroundings. Remind yourself of the blessings. As soon as you fall back into the place of blessings, remind yourself of everything that you have and what is around you. The immediate contrast of those that are in a lack of what you have soon disrupts the field. And when you disrupt the field, the negative emotions will find it difficult to grip on to anything. And in that place, it will allow you to then start ironing out your vibrations. So first and foremost, what can you do? Remind yourself of what you have and where you are. And being with the child is the utmost important thing. Free from thinking, free from thoughts. When you're in the present moment, when you are present, you just do, because you know your natural instincts, the motherly instincts that have been activated within you as you gave birth to the child. That switches on. They will naturally kick in, which means it's not necessary to just dwell on worry or to bring any anxiety into your energetic body and your energy field. So it's to keep your state, to keep your equilibrium. And if you are able to maintain yourself energetically in balance, in harmony, and that's remaining in your heart space. If you are able to remain in your heart space in every moment during your day, then everything else that overwhelms you, anything that comes in to disturb you, will fall away, because nothing can attach itself when you are in the frequency of love. Stay in your heart space. And lastly, when you are able to fully accept your role as the mother, everything else falls away. When you are able to accept your role as the mother, rather than what you could be doing, what you should be doing, or even thoughts of what the child should be doing. Let the child be, and just watch them. Give them your energy. Keep your focus and attention on them, rather than getting distracted. If you can stay in this space to fully embrace the divine mother energy, you will start unraveling gifts that this femininity holds. And you will start unraveling a strength, inner wisdom that this role brings to all. not just naturally after childbirth, but in an innate way that some find difficult to tap into because it's often met with resistance. When you can let go and free yourself from resistance, then you can fall in love with the role and the responsibilities that motherhood brings. And that's where you start. There are 3 places: attention and awareness for the child. Follow the child. Do not control the child. Watch the child. Number 2 ties into number 1, because as you watch the child in your loving grace and you watch the beauty and the energy that the child brings, you stay in your heart space as often as you can, and you remind yourself as often as you can, come back to my heart, come back to heart, come back to heart, love and joy, love and joy. And you can repeat this in moments of anger, in moments of overwhelm, love and joy, love and joy, love and joy. Remind yourself of what you've done and what you've gone through to bring this incredible being, this light of consciousness before your eyes, into your world, into your reality. Look at your creation. Love and joy, love and joy. And thirdly, accept the role fully, embody it. There's grace, there's femininity, there's wisdom, and a whole realm of gifts to uncover for yourself and for your child. And remember, the child will always remind you when you have lost consciousness. Your child will always remind you when you've lost presence. Thank the child for being there to remind you when you have fallen into thought. Thank the child when you have fallen back to your old ways and old patterns and old beliefs. Thank the child when you have fallen into the future, thinking anxiously about tomorrow. Thank the child for being present, as it is your mirror to remind yourself of where you can open yourself up more, where you can let go more, where you can evolve more, and where you can love more. And we thank you for being here. Thank you.